And so now, finally, when people ask, when did you two become friends? The first time I get to tell them,
John!
we always were.
C2, slates 15, take one.
Okay, so the film is called An Old Friend, and I suppose it's a drama about someone who uses a person's social networking information to convince them that they're an old friend, to convince someone they're an old friend from school who the person has just forgotten, and get into the person's life. So it's kind of about loneliness and identity and whether this sort of stuff can actually be done in real life nowadays.
All right. Martin from St Edward's, class of 2003.
We used to be in the orchestra together. You used to play baritone. I was playing horn.
But so we're using a Canon 600D, and because it still shoots at full HD, but it's a pretty reasonable price, so we can get hold of it. We used a simple lighting setup, just 2 lights, and then for the audio, we used a Røde NTG2. It's feeding into a Tascam, so very simple setup, but very effective, and for such a low budget, it works really well. You can still get professional quality even with such basic kits, as long as the people behind it know how to use it, and that's the key. One of the main advantages of Røde is its affordability. I mean, the NTG2 that we've used, I got for a very reasonable price, and like I said, still gets professional quality recording. Could have gone for other brands or other makes, but a lot of the time you end up paying a lot more for mics. While the quality may differ, you can still get professional quality recording with a Røde NTG2, and you don't have to spend a fortune on the mic. So that's one of the main reasons.
We had that.
Hold on, it's quite obvious that there's only one friend.
Yeah.
So
Is that a code?
that is a sorry, and
Cut.
in there.
Is there only one friend? Well,
Yeah. You got to turn. John only has one friend.
Does that mean that we've all got to add John Carlyle right now?
The idea came from, basically, I started realising that a lot of my stuff was online and a lot of information came from online, and also knowing that I'm the sort of person who, if I don't remember someone and they say enough about me, I'm just going to probably pretend I do remember them because, yeah, that's how a lot of people are. So I realised that if you kind of put those two things together, is there really a limit to, you know, whether someone can know something and can get into your life just through stuff you put online.
The people behind the film are what can make it so great. You know, if you've got a crew that aren't into it, it's going to show in the final product. But everyone on this was like, they loved the idea, everyone was really enthusiastic about it and really into it. So that's, you know, if I was to shoot this again, I would use exactly the same crew. I would not change a single person.
There's a level at the kind of low budget filmmaking level where you can actually manage to find people who really care about the films they make and are really passionate about making something good just for really the sake of making it. And I think that's something which maybe at a higher budget you might lose out on. And yeah, so I've been very lucky with the crew we've had.